through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
What, see? Cuz join. Because we're playing Madden, we all get on Mutt Squads.
To get this one started, and we are underway from
we can all get on Mutt Squads or
something. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They give to Johnson going right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here's Carr. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. First down, Mayfield. He'll get this to Eckler. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. On the ground, it's Eckler. And some room to work. There he goes left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 23-yard run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, you know I can't use no time.
They're going to try and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So they've got to... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. To throw, it's Carr. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. The 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. Robert Woods, 77 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Short boot, taken at the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw, and he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 8-6 the score after 1.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Check. Fresno.
Running on 1st down, Eckler.
Oh, shit.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
And again, it's Mayfield. Incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
On third down, Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 24. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now Adam Gase has put a pair of fingers up in the air. His offense is going to go for 2. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Carr now on 1st down. And an alley to run. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing now is Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they have.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian Kirk, 51 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Hey, I'm about to see that.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Big dance. Up. Jim. King.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage. Well, with that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in Week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston.
Oh, he didn't throw the damn ball.
Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A real head scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
What now? You ready? I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 7:34.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got a man, it's Randy Moss.
Oh,
and
lucky
this
as
near the
fuck,
5, he'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. From blitz coming, and down he goes. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he survived.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Ravens have taken the lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now Carr, and he's brought down. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A give, Eckler running to the right. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side with Eckler. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got
that is pass interference. Blocking my route.
See how that recipe works. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
6 guys. Hey, we're 33.
Mayfield down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You got to be ready. Don't be scared of it. He's coming. We got double up. Watch out.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take it for a Jets touchdown. Austin Eckler, 37 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, it's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum, filet at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak and skirt
Filet,
times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Don't fucking tee up. God. Yeah, we gotta be getting mad like that.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Carr now to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again, it's Carr. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. Carr now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. To throw again on second down. Carr forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
Will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. That's to his running back, complete. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mayfield on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mayfield with it once more. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Hell no. See, we ain't doing that shit.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And no,
he called it.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Fucking God, man. That's bullshit.
Now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Again, it's Johnson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw his Carr. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And
I'm catching that. He's just dropping the fucking ball, man.
Brings up second down.
Every fucking
Those two have
time.
hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now the pressure
Come on, man.
just
Just
inside the 10,
nothing.
back at the
Fucking do
9.
nothing.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Check, crunch.
Now Mayfield. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The quick slant caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Carr keeps it on the sneak. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And Carr's going to keep it himself. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And it would appear the Jets are going to win this football game. They started on the ground with Eckler. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 29-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. 1st down, and they stick with Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Alert! Check nickel.
Here is Eckler. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute,
She got your ass up. Oh, man. He literally did. He got beat bad. 27
So
seconds
up
left.
comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Now Mayfield powers through. He's got it.
Yeah!
And they will not
Fuck
go
yeah!
quietly as we are back
Broke
to a
off that
two-score
fucking
game.
dude. And got shit.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters
Well, I
is
picked it all
scoring
right.
quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And it's incomplete.
Oh,
They're still throwing to the
passing
very
it.
end. But now this game is over. So it's a victory
I
here
beat
for the New
you
York
bad.
Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the
yeah.
break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score
threw
in the second quarter.
490,
Do you think they thought
194
at
yards.
all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a
She
great
got
way to
more
close it out.
passing yards than I got.
So
most
that's a
running
wrap for
rushing
Charles
yards.
Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA.
I just busted cheese out. I broadcasted that shit.